Hi everyone, welcome back to Cravings Food Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed. Today we're all dressed up for good reason. We're making a delicious Mughlai style roast lamb, also known as RAAN. Now I'm going to be marinating this leg of lamb. It is a boneless leg of lamb. I'm going to marinate it with yogurt, spices, onion and herbs. And I'm going to sear it and finish it off in my oven. I'm also going to be serving this with a delicious gravy or a dipping sauce and some roasted potatoes as well. This is going to be an incredible meal fit for a king. I really hope that you will subscribe to my channel. Do make sure to ring the bell. That's YouTube's new bell icon that will notify you every time I upload a new video. Now let's get started with the recipe. Now before we even get to the lamb, I want to work on the marinade. In a bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of yogurt and a half cup of sour cream. I love the consistency of sour cream, but if you prefer, you can add all yogurt. I'm going to mix this together and then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. And I love to add fresh ginger and garlic paste. Now I like to make this fresh by grinding together ginger and garlic together with lemon juice. Add about 6 tablespoons. Now for the powdered spices. I'm going to add a half teaspoon of turmeric and 2 teaspoons each of cumin powder, chili powder. I'm going to add some fresh black crushed pepper, coriander powder, and garam masala. Now I like to use fresh garam masala as it really gives you a punch of flavor. If you want to learn how to make your own garam masala, I'm going to leave a link for you at the end of this video as well as in the description. I'm going to add 1 generous cup of fried onions. Now this, in my opinion, really gives that deep, rich flavor. Making fried onions are super easy. I'm going to leave a link for that video at the end of this video as well as in the description. Now this is not just a marinade, it's going to accompany the lamb together with some roast potatoes. I've got a 7-pound chunk, that's about 3 kgs of boneless lamb here. And the first thing we need to do is remove this plastic net. I'm just going to free this with a scissors. Now this plastic net is what keeps everything together since there's no bone in this lamb. I'm going to make some deep cuts into the meat so the marinade can go right inside. I'm going to add about a cup of the prepared marinade and I'm going to add some papaya paste. Now papaya paste is a great meat tenderizer and about 3 tablespoons of this should do the trick. I'm also going to add some fresh coriander and mint, chop up about a half cup and mix it in. Now you want to make sure that you get this marinade into every nook and cranny. I'm going to flip it over and get it on the other side as well. Ideally, you want to leave this marinating in your fridge overnight. The lamb has now been well marinated and it's time to sear the meat. I'm going to add some oil to the largest kadai or wok that I could find in my kitchen. I'm adding about half a cup now, and before I get messages from you guys about how it's too much oil, trust me, it really isn't. Add 2 cups of finely minced onions and I'm going to allow this to saute and caramelize. Adding a little salt helps this caramelize a lot faster. I'm also going to add 2 green chilies. This is about 2 tablespoons and I'm going to mix everything together. The onions are now nice and sauteed. They have a beautiful caramelized color and it's now time to add the meat. I've cut my chunk of lamb into 2 pieces so it's easier to sear, and into the oil and onions it goes. I'm searing about half at a time just to give it enough room to caramelize. To make room, I'm also going to remove some of the onions and green chilies and I'm going to place this over the lamb. Cook this for about 10 to 15 minutes or just until you have a really nice sear on the outside. I'm going to do the same with the next piece. And after that's seared and kept aside, I'm going to fish out all of the onion and chili bits. And since roast lamb is perfect with potatoes, I'm going to throw in some potato wedges in as well. Now, as these cook, they're going to pick up all of that flavor from the oil. When these are about half done, I'm going to remove them and I'm going to add a bit more oil and saute another 2 cups of minced onion. I'm also going to add 1 green chili, which I've slit in half. Now, while the onions are sweating, I'm going to pop my lamb into a 350-degree oven. Your cooking time is going to depend on the level of doneness that you prefer. For something like this, I really prefer a more medium to well done. So I'm going to cook this for about 20 to 30 minutes. My onions are doing just fine, and I'm just going to add the rest of the marinade. I just stored this in my fridge overnight, and I'm just going to spoon this right in and allow it to heat right through. Add salt to taste, and when you see that film of red oil floating to the top, you know that this is ready to serve. The lamb has just come out of the oven and it looks amazing. While the gravy sits, it tends to thicken up, so heating it will get everything going again. And if you like, just add a little bit of water to loosen it up. This is a great accompaniment to lamb, but it could easily be served with so many other dishes as well. This meal is fit for a king. Or a queen. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. Didn't I tell you that this roasted leg of lamb or RAAN is fit for a king? It's absolutely stunning. The combination of the roasted lamb together with the potatoes and the gravy that's served along with it is just delicious. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I upload new videos every week, so make sure that you're subscribed so you're the first to see it. But also share my channel and my videos with your family and friends so they can enjoy it as well. I really hope to hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please help me get there. Also, ring the bell. That's YouTube's new bell icon that will notify you every time I upload a new video. And also follow me on all my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and even Snapchat. Until I see you next time, take care, guys. Bye.